Right, hi everybody. I guess I'm the last presenter, so please bear with me. And I promise it's not going to be boring. And the best thing about it, there will be a giveaway at the end of the talk. So please stay here. So, does anybody know about this young man? Who knows about him? What's his name? Lionel Messi. That's absolutely correct. How about this man? Does anybody know about him? Yeah? Oh wow, a lot of people know about Wayne Gretzky. I didn't know that. That's cool. So, how about him? Does anybody know about him? Yeah. Some similarities, absolutely. But actually, this guy is Tobi Künzel, and he's from Munich actually. And all those three sportsmen have like one thing in common. They're really, really good at one thing. So they, like Lionel Messi is a good soccer player, Wayne Gretzky plays awesome ice hockey, and Tobi Künzel is like the European champion in freestyle-frisbee. So this is the one thing they have in common. What they don't have in common is like freestyle-frisbee is not popular at all, right? So whoever played freestyle-frisbee, probably nobody. Is that right? Yeah, so that was kind of also the objective of building an app. I really wanted to make Frisbee like a little bit bigger, and maybe with this Flutter app I can contribute to that. The other thing was like sharing knowledge. So Tobi is kind of the guy who built up a lot of like experience and has like a lot of tricks and throws and all that good stuff. So he was really into sharing knowledge. I met him at English Garden and I was like, wow, what is the guy doing with that disc? So I really went to him and said, okay, hey, let's do this. Let's start a project. And here I am, like we build an app and try to share knowledge. And for me, it's like a personal thing. I also always want to contribute to the sports industry. So even after the call, if you're not interested in Frisbee, maybe also talk to me about something else like ice hockey or soccer or whatever you like. So let me bring you to the process of making the Frisbee app. So I mentioned I met Tobi at English Garden in April, and we kind of talked about like, does he like my idea of bringing all his knowledge into like an app? And he was like, yeah, let's do this. Let's do it like today. So we had a little bit of time where we kind of like had to figure everything out. I kind of had to clarify with my girlfriend, hey, do I get some time? So yeah, I figured that out. So we created content at the 2nd of May. And after that, I kind of sat down like after work on the weekends and made the first prototype. And as you can see, like the process was really, really quick, like 10 days, where I kind of came up with like the first version. Like it was not like sophisticated, but at least it was something I could show. So after that, it took me another like couple of weeks to really make the first robust version. And with that version, we also went out and like talked to other people, what they think about the app. And like within the Frisbee community, it was like, they really liked it. So we decided on, let's publish that app. And like 22nd of June, we kind of published the app for App Store and Google Play. So this just like illustrates how fast you can build a Flutter app. Like my background is I'm an Android developer back in the days. Not doing so much Android development right now, really focusing on Flutter right now. So I think everybody can, like with a software development background, can build a Flutter app. All right, hey, let's dive into the app. So as I mentioned, we have like throws and tricks in there as like the central component, where we really have like step-by-step instructions, go through the entire process. How do you throw that Frisbee that it kind of lands where you want it to land? Also make like video sequences where Tobi is really showing in detail how to do that. And this is something I didn't plan like in the first place. I was like, I want to share knowledge. I want to bring that up to everybody out there. And then suddenly I ran into like a tutorial repository where a guy was talking about a sprite widget. And I was like, Sprite? I know Sprite, more like, okay, it's something to drink or something. But then I kind of felt like, okay, why not put that that game into the app too? Because I think it also draws a little bit of attention for people like browsing through Google Play and everything. So this is kind of the idea, and for now it works out pretty well because we also do some analytics with Firebase. So people kind of like the game more than the insights by now. But we'll figure that out. That they also go out there and play some Frisbee. And of course, I also wanted to show like the capabilities of Flutter in terms of the performance. So. What exactly we've been using. So I talked about the analytics. So that works like really smooth. You basically only like introduce the plugin and you're good to go. We also have some in-app purchases in there, and I would say this was something like after work, 3 hours of work, right? So it was there like immediately. And also for the videos, we use a YouTube widget to do a little bit better of analytics. We could also use kind of the browser for playing the video, but we decided on using the YouTube widget. Let's dive a little bit into challenges. And maybe this challenge is not a challenge anymore, according to you. There is probably a plugin out there, but for me, it was really a struggle because when I started with Android, there was like strings, like a strings XML file where you kind of have like one file for one language and you're good to go. You just translate it, have a key in the file for every single word or sentence. So I now end up using a JSON, like a big JSON file where I also have kind of key values. But I feel like if the app is getting bigger and bigger, that's kind of hard to maintain. So maybe we have to talk about that. Maybe you figured that already out. If you come from a Java like background, you get like unclear messages. You're like, okay, yeah, where's the error now? So this is kind of where I struggle when I really want to like do something like more sophisticated. I'm kind of like, okay, maybe I don't do that right now, maybe later on. So this is maybe something that will get better. But maybe it's also part of, I don't know, the architecture. I don't know. So, and this one I kind of made it small too because that has been fixed, right? Like there's the requirement on Google Play that when you make an update, you have to provide a 64-bit version, and this kind of disappeared because the Flutter team also now bundles both versions in there. So, I think this used to be a challenge, not anymore. All right, who wants to see a demo? All right. So, like I mentioned, this is way better. This is kind of the core of the application. So we have that tab bar down here, and learn Frisbee part is really what it comes down to. So let's see how that works with the mouse pad. Oh, actually I have to go over here. Really like that. Is it okay? Okay. So this is something I basically took from like a app that is already out there. I didn't put like too much of an effort in there. Just saying, if you want to build a nice, smooth, animated Flutter app, you're good to go like in a day. So this is basically the first category. But I want to show you, because afterwards for the giveaway, we really need to have a look at this one. So this is how we kind of structured it. Every trick has a name basically. You have a description, you have a step-by-step instruction, but also you have an image at the top, and you can also like play a video and really see how the trick is being performed. I always keep using the mouse pad. Yeah, let's do the video later. No, that's off. That's the later. What I want to show you is also the game. So as you can see, this is kind of a start screen of like not a really good game, but I think I give it a shot. So when we go down here, you can kind of like drag Toby around and kind of shoot at like pylons. You can shoot at soccer balls. You can also get a like oh, there he comes. So what I really want to demonstrate is like how performant Flutter in a sense is. So you can really also build 2D games. So this is something I kind of thought in the first place it's a restriction, but apparently it's not. So don't only think about presenting content, also we can make like nice updates, UI updates. Yeah, so that's pretty much in terms of the app what I wanted to show you. If there are questions right now regarding the app, we can do this right now. If not, I want to do a Kahoot. Who has ever heard about Kahoot? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the important thing is like pull off your smartphone and go to Kahoot.it. The way it works, I'm going to ask you questions and you're going to select the answers like according to the logo that appears on your phone. And there will be a prize afterwards. So you have to be correct and fast. That's how it works, okay? All right, everybody set? Are you ready? What is a common concept in Flutter?
What?
Frisbees, free beer, widgets, or blue jays?
What did I do? Didn't test.
It's not loading.
No work?
No work.
Genius.
Loading.
Oh wow, 37, I knew about it.
Accidentally.
The next screen I see is incorrect.
Okay, I need to know who pressed for free beers. Good job. All right, ready for the next one? There will be three questions, by the way. Oh, we have the score. Who's Ben?
Yeah.
Ben is leading.
But I just pressed by accident. I was scrolling, but I pressed it back down.
Yeah, you don't know what a
Didn't
widget.
even look.
You don't know what a widget is, right? Yeah. All right, hey, let's hit the next question. What is a common trick in freestyle frisbee? Who paid attention? Nail delay, home run, touchdown, or free kick? All right, 5 seconds left. Oh wow! Even better than the widget answer. I like that. Sorry, Google. Okay. So final question. Let's see the scoreboard. Ben is still up there.
Again.
Who is Sokol? Sokol over there. Niels. Okay, Niels is over there. Usually there are so many like fancy names, and it's just like regular names. All right, last question. Who is the European champion in freestyle frisbee? Yeah, Lionel Messi is good at a lot of things, but I don't think he's a European champion in freestyle frisbee. Okay, Stefan Kübel. Yeah, I tricked a lot of people with Stefan Kübel. Just starting the last name with a K. That worked. All right, guys, the winner is Ben.
Yes.
Hey, Ben. Good job. Congrats.
You got a prize now?
Absolutely, there's a prize.
Do you also have a second prize?
Unfortunately not, but if you're a kind guy, you just let the second place guy play with your frisbee. No?
Fancy frisbee, I like that. I like
Yeah.
frisbees.
So this is a frisbee. This is a frisbee that has like a triangle in there, so you can do like fancy tricks and so.
Oh, I will learn that from the app.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, use the app for sure. All right. All right. Okay. So real quick, like this is how I wanna close out. This is a quote of Wayne Gretzky, also like a really good sportsman. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And what I mean by that is not like grab skates and go to the ice rink and take some shots, but maybe take a shot at Flutter and build your own app. So this is basically my message to you tonight. And like I said, there are nice tutorials out there. Community is growing. And also give a big applause to Vince to bring all us together tonight. Really appreciate it.